Physically, she's a miracle. She's doing very well. She really just wants the whole city. And you know, this tragedy has really kind of gone across the world. I've had people from overseas tell me about it. And there's been, no doubt, millions of prayers for all those children. They're all beautiful kids that left us, unfortunately. And I know those kids are being lifted up with those prayers, so keep them coming. And those prayers certainly is helping Julia. The love that she's feeling from the community means a lot to her. She's overwhelmed with the amount of support. She's amazed. Everyone knows the scene, etc. And the fact that that little girl was able to survive it and I mean, almost unscathed is a miracle. It is a miracle. And but she's progressing. You know, we want to make sure she is able to digest this tragedy, and we have to be careful about that. And we want to shelter her and let her be able to deal with it a piece at a time.
Physically, it's a few bruises, it's chipped teeth, and a broken pinky.
Right, and a concussion. She did hit her head, but somehow, you know, angel's wings wrapped her up. I don't know why they picked her. I wish they would have picked them all.
And these kids were such good kids, and
they're beautiful kids. They're, you know, that's a tragedy. You look at all these kids, and Lexi was her best friend, and what a spirit, what a beautiful child. And you know, you look at her and you look at those boys, and you know, I knew of Lexi's boyfriend from because of the relationship. They're all friends, and you just look at their pictures. They're beautiful. They are what America's all about. They're what we bring up. This is what we as parents spend our time doing, raising these children, and we look for them to do other things in their life. And it's an awful tragedy. It's very surreal. I had, you know, as a parent of the surviving child, it's very strange. It's very strange. You can't be happy. You're happy you have your child, but then you have all these kids that have passed away, and it's quite a tragedy. But the community is amazing. You know, their hearts are out to everybody, and we feel it, we know it, and actually the country. I mean, the country is responding and getting communication from all sorts of people, and that's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's unfortunate that such a tragedy happens, and then you know, all this love pours out. But we all have it in us, I guess. We all have that love in us, and but she's doing well, and we just want to make sure she can emotionally deal with what she's been through, and that's going to take a little time.
Counseling and whatever help you can get.
Certainly, certainly, yeah. We're being very careful with her and making her aware of everything too. So,
we hear about in situations like this survivor's guilt. It seems like there's a little bit of that even for you.
Well, you know, I think, I don't know if it's survived for me right now. It's a bit of a fog. You know, it's even though I know this happened, we all know this happened, it's almost as if, did this really happen? You know, my daughter's talking to me. It's very strange. It's a very strange feeling. And certainly the survivor's guilt is present. You know, Julia's mentioned it. But she just wants everybody to know that thank you for all those prayers. And she's just very, very grateful. And it means a lot. You know, the prayers that have come to her work. And I'm sure the prayers that everyone's given these families that lost these children, they need them. They need them. Everybody needs them.
Is there anything else I should be asking you that you want to point out that I haven't asked you?
Not that I can think of at this time, but we appreciate all the support the community's given, and actually, you know, the media has been kind to us. You guys have. This is the first time I've talked to anybody. The dad, and so, you know, we appreciate that space.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time. It's awfully considerate of you. Anything else on that you want to add?
No, I know Julia gave you the comments. and her comments were, and what she wanted me to do. The reason I'm here is she just wanted me to thank everyone for the outpouring of support and the prayers. And yeah, she knows she's very, very, very lucky, incredibly lucky, and I guess that's why I would kind of just say it's a miracle that she's here and that she's as unscathed as she is. It's incredible.
And you don't know where they were going or what was going on with
I don't know all those details yet, and she is not recalling the accident, the actual impact and accident. She doesn't recall that.
or what.
And she could, and you know,
Right.
I think we'll have to wait and see. You know what else is what else comes to her. Some things have come to her, but I'll refrain from talking about that right now.